Welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. And today we are doing something slightly different because there's a lot of things halfway done, and as they get happy seeing each other, and Camille keeps making some sculptures around the base because it's some of the things that I've changed. We've done some research and we now have the sculpture, and now we have a masterpiece. So look at that. And this will give us a much better decor overlay in there. So I've removed the smaller ones that we had, added all of that, and Camille is going around doing her own thing in there, really. I've also added a lot of new jobs for everyone in here. And what I also want to do is get this, and I'll speed things up because there's a lot of digging to happen. I'll start digging the whole base now and making sure that we have access to everything, and I may have to be careful with the water in here because this is getting worse and worse. So there are a few suggestions from the comments, and I'll tackle that, and also I will look at some things that we can do. First, for example, these ceiling lights in here, we don't want them to be on all the time. So what I'll do, I'll basically add, oh, this one went all the way over there, which would be here. You know what? That'll be all the way over there. I think we should be fine. And then this will keep heating the place. As you can see, it's 46 degrees. But if it turns on and off, like for example, the toilet one, it's 25 degrees. So it's much cooler than anything else. We'll do some automation wires in there to make sure that this is all properly done, and happy days. Now, another thing that I've noticed is that we have a lot of heat coming from this area in here. Basically, this is, I thought this was Vacillator, but it's not. So what I'm doing, and I'll actually prioritize this because this needs to be done like now, and there we go. It will do all of these things, and this needs to be just insulated so we don't lose as much temperature here as we are at the moment, which is, it's been pretty bad, to be honest, and we definitely don't want that. So they'll tackle that, they'll do all of those things, and we have some igneous rock in here that they will definitely use, and Thunder just got a skill point. That is fantastic. So while they do that, there is also a lot of other jobs in here. There is some water that we can potentially mop. Yeah, I think that'll be very good for us if we do that. Also digging a little bit more in there and adding some platforms, making sure that everything is where it should be. And what I want to do as well, if we look at our Draco, it's actually happy, all right. But let's see what are our actions. So our actions for a glossy Draclet egg is 27%, but there is one little detail in here that the ideal temperature for Draco is from 35 to 90, and if you get a glossy Draco later on, it's 25 to 60, so it doesn't really matter. But for the Draco, it's 35 to 90. We have at 25 at the moment. We could help it out by increased temperature. Maybe you increase temperature over here, or maybe we create a new area, and that's what I think I'll do. Because what we could also do to help it is start adding hydrogen, because they like hydrogen, and when we get glossy, we'll have to add some carbon dioxide in there as well, or chlorine. I think we can do carbon dioxide because we have plenty, and that'll be something that will help us out. So what I'm thinking is that we can work and create it on this area over here. We also just got a new printable. And yeah, I don't think I'm getting anyone new. We have a hatchling or joya seeds. This time, I think I'll get a hatchling. We are doing well with food. We have a lot of pickled food. We have to take a look at that as well and actually make proper food. I think I'll make it potentially just one like a full episode just to do that. And so let's start by building something here that I'm pretty sure that we will need. And that's basically, oops, cancel that one, doing a water lock in there. The reason why is because if we do hydrogen and carbon dioxide in here, we don't want that to just to go away. So that's why we are doing it. They get this down. We are doing some insulated tiles and making sure that we actually get this all closed off. We also have to be careful because a stable, which is what we need in here, has a maximum size of 96, I think. Stable. So 96 tiles, and this is much bigger. So we will definitely take a look at that. And just to help it out, I think we'll do a door over here so this can be it's gonna be a little bit better for us, really. So I'll wait and do this one over here. We might change where our stair is as well, but we'll take a look at that later. Well, I may start doing things in here. We need one of those. We need one of those. I need a critter drop off in there as well, which I think I can do. If we do it over here, that's fine. And this deodorizer will get out of there as soon as we deal with all this situation in here. So get a new bottle over here, and they are building everything already. This is just fantastic. And then we close this off as well, making sure that everyone's happy. We have these doing well, so but not exactly as we need it. I'll just prioritize it so we can get this tile in. Actually, I could even cancel those. Don't think we need that. And hopefully this will help with the temperature in here. We do have some snow in there. How are we doing? Is it a little... There we go. It's now insulated. Temperature is going down. And hopefully we are all sorted in here. We'll see. We might need to do some things still over here, but we will get there. I think what I also need to do is remove this one so they have access to that one, unless this is Vacillator, which it absolutely is. So we don't need that one. It's Vacillator, heat won't get through, and that's what we need. All right, some progress in here. Something that I completely missed as well. If we had a time shift plate and put it in here, because of this ice that we have in here, that will work much faster. And what we could do is basically look at research and see if we can find that. So time shift plate. Oh, we do have that. All right, I may have been mistaken then, or just can't see it. What is that? Maybe that's in the furniture? Don't know why that would be in furniture, by the way, but yeah, my first thought was furniture. Utilities, there we go. We could also build that excellent radiation shield. No, that's not what we want. Maybe I'll do this. I might do that with sandstone and see how that works. So might do this over here, over there, and there, and then we'll see how the temperature spreads. The idea is that it will get the shield from here, and it chill around it. This one will get a chill around from it, and it spreads here. and then this will the same, and this will spread out across this area. We'll see how that works. Just experimenting a little bit at the moment. We also need some of those tiles in here, which I think I'll do maybe 5 tiles in there, might be more than enough. And yeah, we have this. I think we could some liquid in here already, although this will take a while, I think, but we'll get there. And all right, this is actually working. And do we need like wood light to make this better? Harvest chance, air pressure, atmosphere, radiation. Doesn't say anything about getting improved by light. Interesting. We could try it out and see what happens. Just for the sake of testing. Let's add it in there. Maybe we get a... Oh, of course there isn't anything close by. So we'll go in here and go there. And cancel this, please. We'll see if it makes any difference. We have all of this done. That is really good. We also need power in there, but this one will be hopefully a little bit easier. There we go. And what I actually want to deconstruct will be this and also this. We don't need that anymore. Actually, this one goes away. And what's the size of this room now? We have 121 tiles. We need these to be a little bit smaller. So maybe I move these away. So it's not like that many. So 121 tiles, that would be 25 tiles less. If I come in here and say, well, that's quite a lot actually. If we see the amount of space we have in here, maybe if I remove it all the way here, really, or maybe there. All right, let's do that. I will bring this. I have to actually do a few things here. All right, let me deconstruct this one. Hold on, deconstruct you. And then we cancel this and deconstruct again. And we will shift that to the side there. And that'll be a much smaller room, hopefully. This is the correct size. That is good. Why did I deconstruct that one? Well, although we don't need that really, but yeah, it's gone. We've done it. So that'll be all right. We have light in here, so let's take a look at this. Growing 83%. Are we saying anything about having bonuses? I don't think we are. So no bonuses from that. Or maybe instead of removing it, cancel that. And I will... This is bringing light all the way over here. I could actually change that. I think that's the place where I want you to go. And then we do some rewiring in there just to make sure that we get this right. And also, let's not cancel that at once. I want to remove this. Ooh, look at our... Yeah, oh, do they have like a tag? They do. That's awesome. Cool. So stone hatchling is smooth hatchling. Nice. There we go. We have another actually egg in there, which I quite like. Leaving those mealwoods for the Draco, so the Draco can, well, eat and be happy, merry and happy. Now, where do I shift this? So if I said that we need 24 in here, so that means that we need a wall in there and potentially like close one. other. So let's do these over here. I'm just thinking that this would be quite a long way for them to walk. So what I'll do, I'll remove that. Okay, this is all done, but after doing all of this, I just noticed that millwood actually can't grow at this temperature, which like defeats the whole purpose of this. And what are... Yeah, stone hatches could go in there, or we could grow... Yeah, the problem is I don't want this to be just a farm area. It's not really the goal there. So it wasn't the main purpose for these. So I'm kind of not happy about that. Because then we would have to work on a way to actually reduce the heat in this area. One way we could do that is by basically moving the compost away to somewhere else. And where would that somewhere else be? This is a nice and cool environment in here as well. Maybe we just move it down here. I think that would potentially be where I could go and put this up. I don't know if that would be like the best idea ever, but I'll definitely try that. And as we know that we need to open this up anyway, I will start doing that. I might do some insulated tiles in here just because. There we go. And hopefully I can also do this now. Not sure if that'll be reachable, so I'll do another one in there. And hopefully this will help us out. Because then we could remove this, and then what we would have to do is basically just wait for this area to be on a more manageable temperature in there. And I think that's the area that we are getting. Yeah, we could actually do some more insulated tiles up here. I think that would be a good idea. And we would just go over there. And I think that would be enough as well for us. I don't know if we need to get something down here or if they'll be able to reach that, but I'll add those stairs and they'll be able to reach everything over there. And then, well, if we're doing it, just do this one as well. Why not? You're there anyway. So just make yourself useful. And the way why I put a gas pump in there is mainly because I want to replace the air that we have in here. After we lock this up, then we'll be able to basically replace oxygen with hydrogen and then carbon dioxide or chlorine. One of those two. So there we go. We have this in here. We do have some oxalite in there, which I'll just leave it. That's all right. That'll be good for some of the ducts to get in here as well. Might do some digging just to get like the copper in some of these areas. Or we could go a little bit further and then just do something basically like this. And what we'll do is go with the stairs in there and just make sure that they all have access to all these areas. Have some slime in here, which we have to be really careful. I've learned my lesson, so we will be careful. And we do all this. One little tip as well is that put the priority for the stairs a little bit up than the digging, so they don't actually lock themselves out. That's the... Otherwise, like, they will just start digging and they'll be stuck in there. But just that doesn't happen. All right, they'll have fun in there. Hopefully this will work out for us. And yeah, we have these ceiling lights in here, but we don't need them on all the time. But what I wanted to do in there wasn't actually that. I'll potentially just do this and duplicate motion sensor. We go like this and that, and there we go. When they get there, they get happy. We need to start to get like these things done because this would be really helpful for us. We could add a new one in here. Oh, we actually need to finish that up and get some insulated pipes in here. This is going all the way there. So what I can do is basically deconstruct this. Maybe I can prioritize that. And we need to hook them up in there. So that's the goal in here. Although I think I can do that already. So with that done, I think I'll remove this one and add a new sink as well. Yeah, let me get that built. Also, there was another really good suggestion on the... Is this done? Yes, it is done. So get that out. Deconstruct these, we don't need that anymore. Hopefully now temperatures will, yes, -4, and that's what we should have in there. -2, -16, perfect. This is what we actually should have in there. So another good suggestion was, why don't I put all this polluted water in actually liquid reservoirs, so we don't actually get this gas offsetting in here. And you know what? That is a pretty good suggestion. The only thing I'm not completely sure how we do it is in terms of how do we know when we start transferring water into here, because right now we are saying, well, if water gets in there, then this means that we should start pumping water, but it's not really how this is going to work unless we do have any sensors in here. So that's the one that we're using, which is basically not what we need. The only way I can think of to do this is basically doing the same thing that we've done in here, using the mechanized airlock, and we set a threshold to when we activate and deactivate that, and that might do the job for us. If you look at plumbing, we have pipes over here, these ones will get over there. So what we may start doing is basically start adding, well, let's start by adding the locks in there. I think I'll add in here for now. The only problem is that we have some bleach stone in here that we have to be really, really careful. Now, do I actually move these? Yeah, there are some nasty stuff in there. I wonder if I should move these to here and then like just build it over there, and then we transfer all of this stuff in there. I think I'll do that, because then we can have, let's see, two to go from the corner there, but I don't know if I want to. Maybe go from here. We have the wall in here anyway. Starts with 4 over here as well. Then we will have this. I'll potentially do insulated tiles as well. And we can do basically this. And if we want to do more, we can definitely do more. Not that we need right now, but we might have more polluted water to bring in here. But yeah, if we need that, that'll be all right. So what I'll do, I'll leave things ready for another one in there. But I will bring these over here and all the way over there. And then to get in to here, I think what I'll do, I'll just change this into that like that. So we also need an automation wire that we connect those. And we should be okay with this. And then it's just a matter of connecting this, which then also means that we might need to remove this automation here. So we can actually, well, what we could do is instead of pumping this over there, we pump that over that side. And you know what? That's exactly what I'll do. For now, we'll just connect these over there so everything goes in here. And I'll make a little snip in here and there. So all polluted water should go in that direction. Then we remove this one. And automation wire, we also deconstruct. And I think we should be all right there. Okay, plenty of things for all of you to do. We still have enough coal. We have, yeah, I think that'll be all right for us. That won't be a problem. I'm also replacing these tiles with some insulated tiles just to make sure we get things a little bit better in there. And over here, we will get the hatchling. Why not? All right. How is this going temperature-wise? At the moment, is this going down? No, it's actually staying the same. I just wonder why, like we're not exchanging temperature with anything anymore in there. Maybe what I do for now is something like this. So we start, oh, we stop this one as well. Way too much. Have our lick block done. We just need to figure out the temperature in here. And if we do it, we will be all good. We might do, oh, maybe we should take a look at this. Forgot about that. So this is bringing the temperature up to this side, which brings to this side and this side. So if you see here, we are 30 something, 29, 31, 30, but around it, it's 29, 26, and the closer obviously we get to the ice, the better it is. So it's working. Maybe that's what we do. We add another bit of ice in there and see how that works. I don't know if that'll be any good for us, but we'll try. We'll see. And there was something else that I wanted to do in here that I'm trying to actually remember, but I can't. Oh, yeah, just remember. I've added a refrigerator in here, and what we want to do over here is basically add our food. So barbecue, cooked seafood, anything that we actually cook. Maybe the pacu fillet we should put in there as well. Roast. Yeah, I'll put the pacu fillet in there. And the meat, I think that would be a good idea. And then we can reduce priority on this one. And we have some cooking ingredients in there. Might keep it just for the sake of having it anyway. But then the main goal will be in here first. All right, we are expanding. We have our nice area in here. what we'll do is bring some ice in there, and as soon as they do, we will... We got the ice from there. But you know what? That's fine. And remove that. And there we go. So drop it, and this should start getting this area a little bit cooler. And we'll see if this helped or not. I don't know if that will help or not, but yeah. I could actually get another one of those. So maybe what we do, we go with gold in there. And I'll put a plate like this. Just to see how this works. Like we can do more testing with that. This is not necessary in there anymore as well. We have that area back. Do we have an egg? Not yet. Let's see. Draco. And we need 100%. We still have 100 years of life, so we're potentially all good in there. Would love to make them happier, but we'll do that next time. In this area, we now have all a lot more stable than it previously was in there. So I'm quite happier with what we have in here. And yeah, temperatures are dropping a little bit more. Okay, this is in here. So what I'll basically do, I'll actually go in here and copy the settings. Maybe we want... you know what? I'll leave it as 50. I think that'll be all right. And then we can start hooking up all those. Yeah, there we go. 30. Yeah. Not very smart cycle in there. Say goodbye to this. Otherwise, the water in here will be all stuck. Although it should be like one from each side. I don't know why this is actually doing something like this. There we go. We'll start going over there. Okay, hopefully they will do it sooner rather than later. They remove it. I'm just wondering why this is not having priority. I might change this with a bridge, water bridge, so it has less priority. If it doesn't go like any further, which might be a problem. Or we just wait, this will finish at some point and we should be all right as well. So definitely get these mopped. You can do it, come on, and then we can use, well, I don't know if we can use all this water, but we'll definitely make good use of that later on. What we can also start doing over here is digging more and more. Oh, that's one other thing that I want to do, and I'll do that in a second. And I think I'll stop it over here. There's no need to go further yet. I think for now I'll stop over there. What's the temperature in there? 40 degrees. Yeah, I might stop it in there. And then we go all the way to the corner and might do... I don't think I want to open this environment yet, but oh, this is getting like quite big. I want to go further up as well. But yeah, the last remaining thing that I want to do in here, other than digging this, now that we have all these walls in place, is basically using the neural vacillator. So I kind of know what happens in there, but let's pretend we don't know how this works. If we get, let's see who we get in there. Maybe we get, if we look at priorities, I think Turner won the award in there because he can do like quite a lot of things. So let's assign Turner, and oh, that's unreachable at the moment. Is it? Come. You can come in here. Well, they are going to sleep anyway, so... But yeah, unless we need like these checkpoints to be active. If that's the case, I could try some wiring in here and see if we can make that work. Let's see. Otherwise, we just deconstruct that and might be the easiest way to get this done. Especially with all these AND and OR things in here. Our battery is done. Where's Turner? Still unreachable. Let's get... Hold up, let me find Turner. Where are you? Turner? Can't find anyone at the moment. Where'd they all go? They're all in here. Alright, Turner. There you go. So I want you to come over here. Oh, you actually can't get in there. Alright. My bad. There you go. Please do this. And then we'll get a little bit of a brief in there. Alright, Turner is going there. Oh, he can go past, so let's move. Can Matthew come over here? No, move over here. Or do I have like every single one of them to go one there, and one there? That's not going to happen. We need ends and ends, and then, yeah, we need all of them open to do that. I could change this, but do I want to? Can I actually deconstruct that? Global Special will come to save the day. Alright, Max. And then Turner is going there. So let's see what happens with Turner. Someone is suffocating. Oh, Turner needs to get out of there before he dies. Oh, I need to complete, yeah. And Turner's brain is still vibrating, but they never felt better. He acquired the beefsteak trait. The duplicant got muscles on their muscles. Strength plus 10. Wow. Hold on. Turner got plus 10 strength. He has plus 23 strength at the moment. And we are doing hard digging, super hard digging, improved construction, improved strength, and plumbing. Oh man, superpower. That's awesome. And I think you deserve a new hat for that. There you go. Totally deserved. That was awesome. Yes, get your new hats and get on to work. Why not? Unfortunately, this can only be done once. So, yeah, would love to do that more than once. No charges left. But I think we can stop things around here as we... Well, I just forgot to do this, but there we go. And do this as well. Maybe open this up and we should be good to go. They have some things to do. I will still expand these a little bit more. I believe I'll open these area up in here as well, just so we get more and more of this area open and working for us in here. So with more space, we'll also be able to see what's happening. Like for example, we have this natural gas geyser and temperatures in here. It might be overpressured, so we won't be working at the moment. So that's good. But we're starting to get into a lot warmer environment in there. So we might find magma very, very soon. Is you? Yeah, overpressure. Good. So we don't want to open this up. Definitely don't want to open that up. But I'll get in here, make sure that we do all of this and get this area all sorted for us, and we'll be ready to go. So for now, thanks again for all your comments, for all your suggestions, for all your ideas. I really appreciate that, and that really, really helps me quite a lot. And it's fun. Sometimes it gives me a little bit more of a challenge. Sometimes it just makes me think on other ways of doing things that we usually do. And this is really good. And I really love that. So thanks again. And I'll see you next time. Bye bye.